Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
Now give it to Mason. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
The Eagles go dime for this third down call.
Let's go now.
Third and long for him here. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense wants to do to these quarterbacks. You want to speed them up, and the best way to do it is to hit them and bring them to the ground. Conversely, they've got to figure out offensively how to protect. If you can't protect, you can't execute, you can't do anything offensively.
Oh, my, they're faking it on their opening drive. He's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on down.
In these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here first and goal. Barkley has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hot go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And maybe you lost track of downs. Who knows? We're both confused up here. Everybody in the stadium seems surprised, spiking it on 3rd down. Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And we'll see if they kick or try their luck at another fake pass. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Adoree Jackson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
31-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They go play fake with Hurts. He finds Brown right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, maybe to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. On the play fake, it's Hurts. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8.
At their own 8-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, check that, street.
Here's McCarthy to throw. That's incomplete left side. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
60 Bison.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knockaway. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
It's a game
offensive line fast.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Go!
And what did he think was going on there, Brock? He just spiked it on 1st down. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go, set! Cowboy 80!
McCarthy throwing here. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
Ready, ready!
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70! 70 Lions! Check up!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythms.
And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, set!
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Great, set! Anyway,
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, they can transform a short completion into a big play.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. From the red zone on 1st. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Pass complete to Goddard. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single-season rushing touchdown record is? 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Half the 60, half the 60. Ready?
Mason trying left side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
McCarthy looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Great, set. Don't touch it.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Vikings nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. at their own 23-yard line.
Ready up.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
What better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, set. No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And 4 at the Vikings 17-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Great, set. No touch.
They go to Barkley again. Well, that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
No touch, set. No touch.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He put everything he had in. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Here's Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
No touch, set. No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Air it out on 3rd. He's got Brown on the slant. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Go, set.
To the ground with Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He got 3 on the run. That's going to bring up 4th and 4.
A gain of 3.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Set. Bravo 80.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it. 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare. 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles might be able to get some points late after the interception.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Great, set. Ready, up. 73.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Part of the reason this offense been humming today, been in such great rhythm and got this lead, well, they've protected themselves so well. Now they finally get punched in the face. And how do you adjust and how do you respond? Does it remain business as usual to stay out front, or can this defense finally get home?
He's back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
Running it after the penalty. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
No touchdown.
They run it with Saquon. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for bigger gaps in the future.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And here we go. It's another fake. He's hauled down before he can pay off that game ball as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles trying to end this before the final quarter. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on, set. Half the 60, half the 60. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Incomplete.
This defense, they got a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Cowboy 80. I want my money back. Check out.
McCarthy to throw it. This one's to Hawkinson outright. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
A 3-yard
3rd down,
loss
Eagles opt to go with a dime here.
13.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Feet nice, Tate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Here's Saquon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Great, set.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Tiger Hornet. Great, set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Connects on the crosser. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Great,
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. This one's taken in by Kylan Granson. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a running check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with the homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Naylor on the return. The Vikings take over first and 10. At their own
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And this one does not go far.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Go! Cougar 19!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 33.
First down now, ball at the 33. A give to Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Running is Barkley. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down, and he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. They get 4 yards, it's going to be 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down. Braden Mann in punt formation for the Eagles.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And if they could play at this level every time out, now their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.